Alright, this is Pioneer Hammer. This is coming to us from Die on the Phone. Die on the Phone. So, we've played a little bit of Hammer in the past in Pioneer. This version is slightly different than versions that we've played previously. I was a pretty big fan of Kellan the Fae-Blooded when I saw this card in the spoiler season, and it was good when we played Hammer before. So you're essentially replacing the copies of Open the Armory, because Birthright Boon, which is the adventure part of this, is effectively the same thing, but it also comes with a 3-mana 2/2. And what's really nice about Kellan is, even though it's a little slow, the fact that you're a Hammer Searcher also gives you a free body is really, really sick. So this card just kind of does a lot for the archetype. And then the usual suspects, we're playing Resolute Strikes and Sigarda's Aids to help equip the hammers. We have Cacophony Scamp and Fireblade Charger for our warriors to go with Resolute Strike. Obviously, we have 4 copies of Colossal Hammer. We have a small tutor package to go alongside Kellan. Don't forget, Kellan can tutor for auras, which means it can search for Chain of the Rocks. Pretty important. We also have 1 copy of Rabbit Battery for haste, 1 Lizard Blades for double strike, and a Shadowspear for lifelink / trample. Protection spells, we have 3 Skrelv, 2 Surge of Salvation, and then the new addition here that we have not had in previous versions of Hammer is we have 4 copies of Thud and 2 copies of Callous Sellsword. Now, these, for lack of a better term, are essentially the same card. It's 1 mana, sacrifice your creature, and then deal damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to any target. What's nice about that is with Cacophony Scamp and Fireblade Charger, these both have death triggers that say when they die, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So, if you put a hammer on a charger or a scamp, and you thud it, that's 20 damage, because they take 10 off of the trigger and 10 from the thud, or I guess 11. So that's kind of cool. Just, you know, a way to win without combat. Kind of nice. Mana base, we have a couple of Blood Crypts, just in case you want to cast the Sellsword, although probably not gonna cast the creature half of this very often. We have, I can only figure out a room to fit in 1 Mutavault, because the color restrictions, since you have so many 1-mana cards, you are extremely likely to double spell with a red and a white card on turn 2, so you can't really afford that many Mutavaults, but it is nice because it is a warrior for Resolute Strike, which can come up. Sideboard, we got Fables for the grindy matchups, Get Lost, Rip for the graveyard matchup, Volley and Redcap Melee, couple Damping Spheres, Redain, and a Giganta. So, that's the deck list. Let's do it. Protection, Hammer, but no way to equip, huh? Seems like it's probably a mulligan. Same thing. Protection, Hammer, but no way to equip. I think I am going to keep this one, though. Just lead on Skrelv. No, we're choosing to play Resolute Strike instead of Kemba Da Vinci, because we're playing 4 Scamp and 4 Scamp for Fireblade Charger. Yeah, if Society of Kellan was a warrior, it'd be so much better. I'm just gonna go Scamp Pass. Hold up Skrelv. Yeah, Kemba wants to play more cats too. Why can't this be a cat? Why does it have to be an Equipment Rabbit instead of Equipment Cat? Why can't it be Cat Battery? Why not Battery Attack? I wanted to hold up Protection for Scamp, because if I Scamp and find a way to equip, they just die next turn. Now we can go Battery Attack. You meant to play Scam later? What do you mean? I will choose to not sacrifice that. Yeah, Cat Battery. It's like Cat Dog. Oh, sure. I see what you're saying. Can someone explain to me Devoted Druid bug on MTGO? You're supposed to be able to get an extra mana by tapping it for mana as it dies or something. Not sure what you mean by that, Violino Man. Because if you go tap it for mana, put a counter on it, untap, tap it for mana, and then if you put another counter on it, it dies to state-based actions. Yeah, you're probably thinking of Wall of Roots. That bug, that's been a bug forever. I'm just gonna send. Just send it. Pick up Giganta. Yeah, that's been a bug forever. Bruh, Giganta with haste? Now we're talking. No? Alright, you can go. Yeah, just troll despair. Bugged since 1984. Alright, upstairs. There's been so much of this Phoenix deck. I mean, it's like, it's fine. I don't think it's that much better than regular Phoenix, but it's a fine deck. I probably will not play this in Atlanta. I'm just like, it's not that I think that this deck is particularly worse than Phoenix per se. I'm just not a fan of Phoenix in a general sense, you know? Just not a big Phoenix guy. It's an acquired taste. Chose Cling to Dust. Yeah, people will definitely still be playing Phoenix for sure. Not exactly the card that I wanted to draw. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I don't feel confident in my ability to play Phoenix because the deck is pretty hard to play. Like, you need to have I think you need to have a lot of reps with Phoenix in order to play it at a very high level. Yeah, it's basically just Goblin Gut or Goblin Grenade. Just let me play Convoke, you know? Just want to attack people with small creatures. That's all I want to do. Well, I mean, I wanted to play Geological Appraiser, but that's not going to happen. I did get my 4th copy of Trumpeting Carnosaur in the mail today. That was pretty sad. Kellan. Kellan, your turn. Mine are still in the way. How many people bought cards? Okay, type a 1 in the chat if you bought cards for Discover before Tuesday's stream. Yeah, 07. I also did. Just Appraisers. Yeah, I spent like $80. I bought like almost the entire deck. I even bought a $20 Galta. What am I going to do with my Galta now? I'm never going to play that card in any deck ever. Yeah, Commander Poggies, I guess. Just $20 down the drain. Can't ever play that card again. Buy your first Commander. It is legendary. Is Galta good in Commander? I would have to assume it is. That card is pretty pog, huh? Fake format, don't know. Some people call Pioneer a fake format. Well, see, sure, if you show and tell the Galta into play, and then Galta show and tells the rest of your hand, right? Just saying. Or you could just, like, show and tell an Omniscience into play, which is probably a little bit better. It's less flashy. I think we're losing this game. What do you think, Jep? I think we have died. Okay, that's alright. We get them in the post-board games. We will get them in the post-board games. I think I have to bring in Fables. Their deck is really good at grinding. I'm going to cut all of the Thuds. This is certainly not a Thud matchup. Could cut the Double Striker. Double Strike is nice. What's my cutting, though? Yeah, let's just cut it. Yeah, realizing that the Fables probably belong in the main deck. The last time I played Hammer, I did have Fable main deck, for what it's worth. This hand looks good because it has Fable the Mirrorbreaker. I mean, any hand with turn 1 Sigarda does have a lot of higher upside. This is like, having this card on turn 1 is so huge. Because it just makes your opponent play the game in such a different way, you know? Imagine if Kellan could search for any enchantment, and you could just get Sigarda's Aid would be so good. This deck would be a lot better if you could do that. Would Kellan be too good if he could search for any enchantment? Just be like a 2-mana Idyllic Tutor? Probably a little too good, right? Yeah, that's probably a little too good. I don't know why I didn't cast this last turn. Why didn't I should have shocked, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just cast this last turn. No idea why I didn't. Could do the whole thing at instant speed. What whole thing at instant speed? This is a sorcery, right? What do you mean by that, Somber? Oh, sure, yeah. Battery and Hammer can get flashed in. I mean, the thing is, they're a Fatal Push deck, so it's like... Oh. Well, now they have to chump block, right? I guess they don't have to chump block if I don't draw a land, but they know about these two. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty content if they just don't block. Right? I'm pretty happy if they don't block here. They just go to 1. There's no way they're doing that. You know what I could do? I could just do this instead. I think it's correct, right? No, they get the Shredder. I forgot about the Shredder. Fuck. I forgot about the Shredder. Damn it. I mean, at least I don't lose my battery, but yeah, I forgot they were going to get to Connive. That was bad. Fuck. I mean, what if they just had 5 lands in their hand, though? You don't know. They could have had 5 lands. Yeah, I've been ripped to shreds. This matchup seems pretty difficult. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out. You win. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, they do in fact get to connive. That is a thing they get to do. Close. They revealed Karuga the Macro Sage. Oh no, we don't have Hammer. Never mind. Okay, so they're playing Cascade. We just have to mulligan to a turn 2 kill. Hey chat, look, I found it, a turn 2 kill. Nice Cascade deck. Well, actually no. Because this doesn't die. I mean, I'm obviously not mulliganing. Blood Crypt can't cast Sigarda's Aid. True. Alright, does it matter what we play first? Because this thing gets haste. I don't think it matters. Play Hammer first? No, probably a bad idea to play Hammer first. Well, there's no difference, right? Because this is lethal next turn, but this is also lethal next turn, so there's no reason to play the Scamp here. But if this is in my opening hand, they'd be dead this turn. Alright, 11 you. No big deal. Alright, you get the Binding. They need, like, Temple Garden to cast Binding. Cool. Good format, huh? Alright, IRL Doodle says, I humbly request that you add Trilogy by Silent Planet to my playlist. Alright, let's take a look. Trilogy by Silent Planet. I will put it in the queue, and if it's good, I will add it to the playlist. How's that? So, against Cascade, Damping Sphere, Redcap Melee, Get Lost. Against Geo, Redain is bad. Rip doesn't do anything. Okay, so just these 6. We don't really need protection against them, right? Like, the protection is almost just irrelevant. I think. And Chain doesn't do anything, because Sorcery Speed removal doesn't stop their combo. I don't want to cut Kellan, because Kellan still can give me turn 3 kills. So I think I'm going to keep the Kellans, just for added consistency on finding hammers. I think the protection is worse than Kellan. Have I listened to any Kiwi rock? I don't think so, no. Do you have, like, a particular artist that you listen to? I am a fan of Coheed, yeah. So this hand just needs hammer. I think we keep this, right? We get 2 shots at a hammer. Well, the thing about 8 copies is Kellan's probably too slow. They kept 7, too. Cascade keeping 7 on the play is, kind of dicey. I don't like it when their deck keeps 7. Devil Skin? I'll have to take a look. Okay. I'll have to take a look. Hammer, 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 hammer. Hammer! It's too easy, Chad. It's too easy. Alright, your turn. Easiest game of my life. Never didn't not have it, by the way. They can have Bedeck Bedazzle. I'm not playing around it. Oh, they can no longer have Bedeck Bedazzle. Could have Besage, I guess? Whatever, show me. They could consign it. Oh, true, they could have consign, too. Yeah, there's a couple things they could have. Show me. Show me. Fuck. I mean, I guess we could just go for it again next turn, right? Oh, no, we don't have the equipper. They still take 3. No. Maybe sacrificing it's better there. Not sure. I could deal them 3 if I wanted to. Yeah, -3. Get your numbers right. Watsy, if you're watching, you still have time to ban this hammer combo on Monday, true. So you guys think that Geological Appraiser is a problem when they're killing on turn 3? What if I told you there was a deck that could kill on turn 2? Yeah, I'm already liking it. I do love this band. But how consistently? Not consistently at all. That's why Hammer sucks in this format. It's not consistent in the slightest. What really is consistency, anyways? What is the point of playing the Cascade deck right now, by the way? Like, there's just no reason to, right? Yeah, farming chests. No, I have to hold up Get Lost. I think I have to hold up Get Lost here. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. We had lethal? How do we have lethal? Oh, I didn't realize that Kellan pumped everything else. Good point, okay. Well, I mean, there's a very high likelihood they have interaction, and maybe Get Lost can stop their combo. Like, if they have Dino and they hit Evolution or Clone, we can brick them. They have to hit Appraiser off Dino, right? This is one of those situations I'm actually not going to cast Get Lost in response, because there's no reason to. If they hit Evolution... Oh, I guess the reason is if they get Galta. Yeah, the reason could have been if they get Galta, right? But that only punishes me if they have Carnosaur in hand. And if they had Carnosaur in hand, they probably would have cycled it that turn, right? To kill one of my creatures. Okay, they hit Evolution again. So, theoretically, still can brick. Yeah. They hit the 3rd Evolution. Okay. Yeah. I'm with ya. See, why do we need to ban this deck? It just bricks itself, you know? We don't need to ban this. Alright, we win. They hit Mimic. See you. Now they're dead, yeah. See you. Alright, that song was pretty good. I'll add it to the playlist after I kill my opponent. Bang. See ya. We got him, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Sand seems good. Keep this. All right, Taimu. What weeb shit do we have from Taimu today? Classic Taimu weeb request. If I had to bet, it would be banning Evolution and Spark Double. I actually don't think they have to ban anything from Quint. Like, for lack of a better term, the Quint deck is just terrible. It did so bad at the regional championship. I don't think anything needs to be done about Quint. Yeah, you're probably right about that, Mr. Win. I mean, not only that, but because they also announced a the ban announcement, less people are interested in the format up until Monday, because they did say that things were going to change. So, like, people are just not as interested in playing a format that's going to change in 4 days, you know? Deep Root Pilgrimage. See, that's really unfortunate, because they just have infinite blockers. They have so many blockers. I think I'm playing Kellan this turn? Yeah. Alright, go. Yeah, if we can find Shadowspear or another Kellan to find Shadowspear, then we're kind of chilling. Actually, they're just dead if we find Shadowspear, right? So they definitely have the Flash Lord. I'm not going to block. Is the Flash Lord instant or sorcery, or is it non-creature? I think it's non-creature, right? Yeah, non-creature, okay. Alright, we did just listen to the song, but I'm gonna... Okay, this is Time's request. Third Resolute Strike, huh? Well, if they don't block, they're dead. What are the odds they don't block? Like 0%, right? Let's just see. Let's just see if they don't block. Attack with 2. I don't really want to put the hammer on battery, though, is the issue. Damn it, they blocked. Fuck. Did I order any cards thinking they'd be unbanned? No, I was thinking about buying Smuggler's Copters, but I didn't pull the trigger yet. I have not purchased them yet, even though I think I still might, because they're just dirt cheap right now anyways. Even though I think that it's pretty unlikely that Smuggler's Copter does get unbanned, it's just like, what are you losing? You're losing $2 by buying a playset? It's like, who cares? You know, they're pennies right now. Does Cool Stuff have any? I would imagine Cool Stuff is probably sold out. Yeah, they're sold out. Or no, they're not sold out. They have regulars for $2. They're sold out of Battle Bus, though. See, this is why I want to buy Smuggler's Copters. That's why I want to buy Copterinos. Just so I can buy Battle Buses. Oh, shit, is that lethal? No, because they have the Lord, right? If they didn't have the Lord, they'd be dead. But we know for a fact they have it based on their attack 2 turns ago. There's just nothing I can do about this Lord. Just hold back the Kellan, I guess. Just pass? Yeah, I guess we just have to pass. It feels kind of bad. I can battery at instant speed. Yeah, I can battery at instant speed. I don't need to play it now. Yeah, that is a good point, Deja. Merfolk Trickster. I think that just kills us, right? If they have the thing, the Lord. I wonder if they jebaited me. Oh, maybe this is what they had the whole time, and not the Lord. And they were thinking about attacking, and then after blocks playing Trickster to make my thing lose double strike. So maybe they never had the Lord. Right? That could be. We only know about Tidebinder. Yeah, I can block with Rabbit this turn, but if they have Lord, I'm still dead, right? I block this, take 2, 4, 7, 10, 13. So they're going shields down on Tidebinder, because we know they have Tidebinder in hand. It's kind of a strange attack. Okay. I mean, I'll just take it. So I guess we're no longer playing around the Lord, because we can't afford to. Alright, I'll cast Colossus Hammer. Drawing a card. Sure. Maybe they don't find the Lord? So they definitely don't have it, right, if they're drawing cards? That's a good sign. They also messed up. They should be tapping one of these each individually and making tokens before drawing a card. Because they can make more tokens that way. I don't know if the extra tokens matter, but... that's what they should be doing. So 12, 13... Yeah, so now we go battery equip here. That's 13, 15, 17 Thud. Alright, if you didn't draw the Lord, you were dead. 13... 15... 17... I'll play around some kind of weird life gain spell, I don't know. I don't know what they could have. Alright, did you find the Lord? Pause champ. Hold. Hold. They're drawing a card. Hold. Hold. Wait, now they're doing this? Why didn't they do that the last couple of times? No, Lord, no, Lord, no, Lord. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Very based. You love to see it. Take 17? You ever just take 17 before? Alright, what do we do against the Fish? How do we beat a bunch of Joels? How does anybody defeat a bunch of Joels? Rending Volley seems good. A pile of Joels. I don't think Surge is very good. Because they're not really interacting me with that much, right? Maybe I cut the extra Thuds. Yeah, because Surge is still good against Besage if they have that. And they may have some kind of... I guess Surge is also decent against Trickster. Yeah, Surge is okay. Surge, that card's fine. Alright, well, I need white mana, but I don't think you're allowed to mulligan a hand with Sigarda's Aid, Cacophony Scamp, Colossus Hammer. So I'm just going to keep it. Hope to draw white mana. Callus is better anti-counter. Maybe you're right. Never didn't have it. Alright, do you think they're going to die next turn? Let's go, like, land Silvergill Adept. Okay. I'm in. I'm gonna do it, because even just having the, even just having a Scamp with a hammer on it's good. Unless they have some kind of bounce spell, that's how I get punished. But if they just play, like, more shitters to block, we can Shadowspear next turn. Oh. Okay. That's annoying, but we have a Kellan, so it's not that bad if we can find a land. Had it. Now they have to have another Rexage, which I think is maybe not likely. Alright. Got another Rexage. Do you have another Rexage? If they just, like, Coco into 2 blockers, we can kill them with Shadowspear. Combat. They could Coco into Trickster. Well, now they can't. Oh, I know what's going to happen. They're going to try to get me to sack Scamp and go for Tidebinder. What if I just play Shadowspear and just don't sack it, right? Is it even worth playing Shadowspear at that point? Or just play Kellan? Yeah, I'm just going to let this happen and play Kellan. Okay, yeah, I'm just not going to sack it. No, I'm good. Let's just play Kellan. Chillin', vibin'. In my element. And then we can Shadowspear next turn. Ah, see? Too smart. Too smart for that. Tidebinder is a really good card. Deep Root Pilgrimage. Deep, 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 deep. You know what's sick, too? I can main phase Shadowspear to play around a second Tidebinder. It's worse if they have Trickster, but it's better if they have Tidebinder. Dude, I'm so smart! I'm too smart! Oh, wait, it loses the ability, right? Wait, what did they counter? Because shouldn't my Shadowspear not have an ability? How does that work? They countered the aid trigger. Oh, right. So it doesn't lose the Shadowspear, because they're not countering the Shadowspear ability. Yes. I gotcha. I'm with you. Sick. That was dope. Yeah, they countered the aid trigger. So that's why you play the Shadowspear pre-combat, right? Because if they counter the aid trigger, then you just 2-mana equip it. 5 head plays. 5 head plays brought to you by twitch.tv/doomwake. Sand's kind of cringe. Yeah, it's not good. This one's decent. Not the nuts, but pretty good. I'm going to put back Strike, because we have Sigarda's Aid. No reason to keep Strike. I guess the reason is if they blow up my Fireblade Charger, I can save Strike for Mutavault, but I'd rather keep all 3 lands for Kellan. Plan here is go turn 1 Aid, turn 2 Charger, turn 3 Kellan plus Hammer, I think. And turn 1 Aid is a lot better if they have Thoughtseize, because I'd much rather have this card in play than this card in play. Turn 2 Kellan. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true, too. We can just go turn 2 Kellan because Charger has haste. Oh, they're going to Thoughtseize Kellan. Hopefully we just Raw Dog Hammer, and then they're probably dead. Yeah, if we draw Hammer, they just die. Assuming they take this. They may take this to play around a top deck Hammer. Not sure. But, like, they probably should take Kellan, right? I don't know. Maybe it depends on their hand. This song just want to keeps playing, huh? It's like the 3rd time it's played in the last hour. Yeah, they did take Kellan. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Hammer! Not quite. Still a pretty good draw. All things considered. Not a bad one. Waste nodding. Fatal Push. Cool. Okay. Your turn. You know, this game could be going better. Just gonna throw that out there. This game could be going a little bit better. Hey, prank. Joel. Alright, you're gonna have to do a lot of work, Jeffrey. Jeffrey is gonna have to do a lot of work this game. The better forward drop for Rakdos Legends. Check the Discord. What you got for me? Oh, Mishra? Yeah. Do you play the Dragon Engine too? Mishra's nice. That is not good because they have fucking Field of Ruin. I mean, it kills the Liliana, but... God, that's awkward. I don't think we can really get out of this. It does tax the Field of Ruin in a way that they probably wanted to kill the Mutavault, but now they have to choose between killing this or the Mutavault. I mean, they're going to kill this to get back the Shieldred, right? Yep. It's going to be a really hard game to win. Yeah, that's a good reason for Rebel Salvo. Okay, so Mono Black. Let's bring in Fable. Get Lost. Get Lost is nice because it kills Shieldred and Waste Not. That's pretty good. Bajan, thank you so much for the 31-month resub. Welcome back, Bajan. Hope you're having a good day today. Appreciate that. The meme king indeed. Okay, so we're cutting all the Thuds. Do we bring in Redain? Maybe I just keep in one of these, just because it's a creature and it's also better than every other of my options. Even though it's not good, it's just better than everything else. I will say these matchups seem really difficult, like Phoenix and Mono Fatal Push deck. I'm not sure how we're ever supposed to beat these decks. This hand is actually not that bad. I know it looks kind of sus, but what's up, Gremlin? I think this hand's okay. Okay, thankfully no Thoughtseize. Is there any reason to get a hammer here? I kind of want to get battery so I can go turn 3 Fable, turn 4 Kellan equip. I think battery's better because it's so good with Kellan. No Fatal Push either, that's good. Oh, I'm pogging alright. We had a really fun league the first league. Lochthwain Scorn. You know what's sick about Rabbit Battery too? Rabbit Battery gives Fable Haste. The backside. Oh, wait, no, because we're not getting a treasure, huh? So I guess we just go Kellan Skrelv? Yeah, that's fine. Kellan Skrelv is good. Medicine. Maybe worse if they have Extinction Events? Yeah, Roulette was the first league. That league was so much fun. So good. Okay. Flip this. So what can we do here? Kind of stinks that Kellan's legendary, because we can't really do anything with copying it. I can go... Yeah, I guess we can just tutor Chain of the Rocks. Just gonna get destroyed if they have a sweeper. But there's not a lot I can do about that. I can go tutor Chained, battery, equip Kellan, hold up Skrelv. Yeah, that seems fine. What were the reload options? We had Wheel of Fate, Living End, Dan, Seize Claim, Persist, and Tribal Flames. We actually won 2 matches with it too, which was it was so much fun. I love doing that shit. I wish I had a basic land, because now they can field my my Sacred Foundry. But I mean, it's whatever. Is it more damage to equip the Reflection? So it's 4-7 versus 6. Yeah, it's more damage to equip here. Alright, no sweeper, please. I feel like if they had a sweeper, they would have cast it last turn. But I could be wrong. Can you share your most recent Boros list when you get a chance? Yeah, the one on Moxfield is a little out of date. After this game, I'll show you. Okay. So this is other creatures you control get +1/+1 for each aura and equipment attached to Kellan. So I can move Battery onto Kellan, hit for 6. Play Fable. It's 3. No, it's 2, right? It's one to unattach and 1 to attach. So it's 3 total. Do I have to unattach, or can I just... I think I can just reattach, right? Reconfigure attach here. Yeah, that works. Okay. Hit for 6. I'm really, really happy if they trade for Kellan, because I just have a second one. I don't really care if they trade for Kellan. Do I want to play the Sokenzan is the question. Because I can go Sokenzan, Scamp, and hold up copy. I think that's worth playing the Sokenzan. Yeah, obviously I'm going to Fable. I'm just debating on whether or not to play my land or not. Yeah, let's do it this way. Kind of all in if they have a sweeper, but I'm probably not beating a sweeper anyways. Yeah, that is a good point. The Sokenzan lands could get bumped by Kellan, which maybe that's more relevant than copying Scamp this turn. But if they attack with Shieldred, I kind of just want to copy Scamp and block with the copy. Could also chump block with this or block with this. A lot of things I could do. Takenuma, sure. Okay. Cut down Skrelv. That is not ideal. I'm going to copy Scamp now while they're tapped out. Yeah. Alright, I think Talos wanted to see the Boros list. If I can find it. This is with Cascade in mind, though. I would not play Heartflame Duelist if not for Cascade. And I think I would probably also cut the Bushwhacker and play two bunnies. Yeah, so 21 lands, 2 bunnies, 2 Giant Killer, 3 Recruiter, 4 of everything else. And then the sideboard, I think, is probably mostly the same, but that's my list. Liliana Sacrifice. Let's sack this. Do I care about Liliana? I don't think I do. I don't think I give a shit about Liliana. What's Fable do in this deck? It's mostly a sideboard card just for the grindy matchups. Like, when your opponent has a lot of interaction, Fable is a good way to just, like, get a clean 2-for-1, gives you a lot of value, and it's mostly there for sideboard games against these types of decks. Wow. Asylum Visitor triggered for the first time in 20 years. Okay, we drew another Scamp. I don't know if that's good. Math time. So it's 10 all. Copy Scamp, send everything. They block Kellan Shaman token. I mean, that's lethal. If they don't have Fatal Push, they're dead. But I don't need the Scamp, right? I have lethal if they don't have Fatal Push. That's not bad. Deck makes red mana, so it's... yeah, deck makes red mana, so it's good with Fable. So, Shadowspear, Equip, Copy, and Mutavault. I mean, I'm kind of just going all in, right? I'm not playing around a single thing. Equip here. Copy Scamp. Animate Mutavault. Omega Lethal. Yeah, this is like Giga Lethal. Well, the thing is, they can't cut down or Fatal Push Kellan, so there's not even a lot they could have here, right? Because, like, even if they Fatal Push Mutavault, I still have lethal. And I don't know how they would kill Kellan. Well, now they can Fatal Push Kellan, but they still die, right? If they Fatal Push Kellan after first strike damage... Oh, I guess they would survive, right? 2, 3, 4. They go to 3, then I sack, they go to 1. Yeah, I guess if they had Fatal Push, I wouldn't have had lethal there. Alright, anyways, they didn't have it, so game 3. Yeah, they couldn't cut down the Kellan because it was a 4/4, right? Even prior... Oh, this hand's good. Even prior to the Shadowspear equip as a 3/3, so they still couldn't cut down it before the Shadowspear. You still kill by moving the battery over the Scamp. Did I? No. Oh, because I had the treasure. Right, I had 1 extra mana from the treasure. Yeah. So I can go sack 1 of the scamps, they go to 2, post-combat, sack treasure, move battery to the scamp that's dying off the Fable, end step it dies, and they take 2. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. We had the treasure Duke that we got off the Fable token. Yeah, I mean, this is not against the Fatal Push Thoughtseize deck, but it is a potential turn 2 kill. Probably not, yeah, not against this deck, but they kind of have to take aid, right? Well, no, because we have Strike, yeah, so taking 8 doesn't matter. Maybe they take Hammer? Hammer or Creature would be my guess. Could take the Creature, too. People complain about Discover when this deck exists. This is like the good guy against Discover. The deck with turn 2 kills is the good guy. Okay, well, they took 8, which means they have something else. Can't play around it. Hmm. How about I just don't do it? How about I just don't? No, I'm good. Honestly, now even if they push it later on, I can just go strike equip and deal them what 13, put them to 4. You know what I mean? Like I could just hold it up to Liliana. That's fine. They go land Liliana. Then I just go deal them 13 in response, right? That was a good draw. Let's just go to combat first. Just gonna attack for 1 again. No. And then let's go pathway this. Question is, what am I getting off of this? I think battery is probably the best, because battery works the best with Kellan. Yeah, let's get battery. And yeah, this is the nice thing about doing it this way, is like, if they ever... They can have Extinction Event, which would be awkward. They can go Event Odd, and then I can't strike in response. That'd be a little awkward. That's like one of the cards they could have, like an Exile effect. But yeah, if they're content with just not casting their removal spells, I'm content with just doing this. Yeah, battery, deck. I am content with just doing this. Probably hold Fireblade Charger in case they do have Extinction Event. Yeah, let's hold Fireblade Charger. I think they're waiting until they find a Thoughtseize or something. Pretty sure that's what's happening. Oh, you know what I could have done? I probably should have batteried onto the Scamp, right, to play around Extinction Event. Because then if they event the Scamp, yeah, then I get to keep the battery. That would have been better. Forgot about that. They're, like, just in a pretty bad spot, though. They can't ever cast their removal spell, or they just die. Unless they have 2 removal spells, they can do it that way. They're just in a weird spot. It almost feels like the Resolute Strike was better than the Colossus Hammer in this hand. Is that crazy? Alright, well, you're gonna have to cast your spells at some point. I'm just gonna attack you. Deck. Yeah, I'm not going for it. I'm not doing it. No, go. Your turn. How different would this game have been if they had just taken the Resolute Strike instead of the Sigarda's Aid? Yeah. Bitter Triumph targeting Kellan. Sure, that's fine. Will they discard? Alklazats. Yeah, they probably should have just taken Hammer, honestly. I think Hammer... I feel like it maybe makes more sense to take Hammer over Scamp, but that's close. Now we can go Charger battery equip. Yeah. Alright, attack for 3. What is their plan? Is there any reason to put them to 2? I don't think so, right? Just pick up Giganther or some shit. Go. I don't think so. Maybe they just didn't have a push, I don't know. Like, now they cast Extinction Event, but then they just died a Giganta Haste. Graveyard Trespasser. Okay. So now they can go up to 4. They're still just dead, though, right? We just go Giganta Equip. Send everything. One, two, three. Oh, wait, no. If I Giganta Equip, then I can't. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, we go Charger Equip then. If I Giganta Equip, I can't hold up the strike. We have Surge. Yeah, but, like, doesn't matter, right? I know. They're just dead anyways. I get it. Doesn't matter how I do it. They're just dead. Okay, Resolute Strike, targeting here. GG's. Cool. Alright, sick. They just never cast a removal spell that game. That was weird. I'm curious as to what their hand was when they cast the Thoughtseize. Alright, let's get a little 4-1 prediction going. Is there any way to tell if cards in Pioneer there aren't an Explorer? You can search for them on Scryfall, and there is a legality check on Scryfall. This hand is not very good. This hand is also not very good. It's my opinion on Thousand Moon Smithy. I think it's good. We tried a blue-white artifact deck that had Smithy with Oswald Fiddlebender, and that deck was pretty cool. Yeah, Thud with Ancient One. Getcha. Take 8. Feel great. Smithy on mono-white vehicles. Mono-white vehicles, huh? Interesting. What are the white vehicles? Oh, do you have, like, the Peace Walker Colossus? Is that what that thing's called? It's like the 3-mana 5/5 that you can animate stuff. It's a 1-lander, but I'm going to keep this instead of going to 5. We will simply just draw a land. Okay, so this is the Amalia deck. What's up, Card Bros? No land is kind of sad. We need a land! I need a land, please. They didn't have a 2-drop, which is nice for us, because their deck has a lot of 2-drops. Okay, that makes sense. Land, please. Land or hammer. Okay. So we don't attack this turn. And we should have lethal next turn. Sure looks lethal to me. Unless they can combo us. If they have the combo pieces in hand, they can actually attack with Specialist to proc the combo. So, yeah, if they have both combo pieces in hand, we can die. Otherwise, we have lethal next turn with Thud Hammer. If we draw a land, we even have Surge backup with a land, which would be nice. Glissa incoming? What would Glissa do? Oh, First Strike? Yeah, Glissa would be annoying. They don't usually have Glissa main deck, though. Well, no. So what happens, Die on the Phone, if they have the combo pieces, they play them and then attack with Specialist, and then we die. Because they get to trigger the combo. Since they gain life off Specialist. Well, blocking wouldn't matter. Right? Then I trade. What happens if I block? Right? That's true. Surge can fuck with Glissa. Okay, we did not draw a land for Surge. But I will go to attacks. They will certainly be blocking. Are they going to Coco here? Coco resolves. Let's see what they hit. So now this is weird, right? If they hit the combo. Because if they hit the combo, they... Okay, well now they're dead, right? Is there a reason to respond to this? I don't think so. Not that I can think of. Surge so they don't gain life. If I Surge, I can't kill them. I have to Hammer plus Thud in order to kill them. Not attacking, just hammer plus Thud, but also win. Yeah, but, like, I wanted them to Coco first in case they hit, because sometimes they have main deck Haywire Mite, or if they had Cord, for example, and if they had Cord, I wanted them to, like, spend their mana, and then I could go Surge on the Mite and then play Hammer, you know, or something like that. So I think it was better to do it this way. I'm not sure, though. It's kind of close. Okay, damage. Beam me up. Sure. I don't think that matters. No, that shouldn't matter. Cenote Scout. Upstairs, baby. Upstairs. Just take 24, no big deal. Just minus 24 Keck W. You ever just take 24 before? Okay, so interaction is good. Some combination of volley and get lost. Probably all four. I don't know if we need the protection that much. Everything else seems pretty good. Maybe I don't need six Thuds. Although, being able to kill them outside of combat is pretty nice. Like, what type of interaction are they boarding in? Haywire Mite. I'm trying to think of what else they would have. Usually have, like, I don't know. Not sure. Maybe we cut, like, 3 Skrelvs, 1 Sellsword, keep the Surges. Surge is nice at instant speed, because it can get around, like, get around Haywire Mite's nice. Oh, yeah, this also can't get around Haywire Mite. Okay, yeah, Surge is way better, for sure. Let's try that. And then we still have 5 Thuds, which is probably good enough. If we need to kill outside of combat. Well, I mean, I'm gonna keep, because this hand does kill outside of combat. This hand's really good. Lunarch Veteran. Question is, what do we lead on? If they have Thoughtseize, I really want to lead on Sigarda's Aid. Just in case they have Thoughtseize. I don't know if it's just me, but Moto seems to be lagging a lot right now. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because it is Moto, but, you know. Okay. Alright, well, don't kill me, please. No, I don't think it's my ISP. I think it's just Moto. Alright, Preach, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, realistically, we can't beat Amalia if they have it, right? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, they would have cast Amalia the previous turn. They revealed Fatal Push, which they are going to keep, but Fatal Push is on top of their library, not in their hand. Huh. Well, the other issue is they're at 26? Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? We can go Fireblade Charger Hammer, attack, they chump block. If they Fatal Push the Charger, they take 11, go to 15, and then we can just re-combo, because we have the strike, right? Yeah, so we, like, make them Fatal Push this, they're going to take 11. We know they're not drawing Amalia, because they have a Fatal Push on top. And then if we draw a land, they're dead, because land would let us go Scamp, Strike, Thud. Although Scamp Strike Thud is not lethal, right? 10, 11, it's 20. Oh, it's Xaxes. It's 26. That's hilarious. I guess they're going to take 11 if they push, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so land is good. Ding, ding, ding. And I mean, if they had Fatal Push, they would have already cast it a turn prior, right? I mean, we can even hold up Surge, right? Just in case. Oh, no, we can't. I only have 1 White Source. Whatever. They don't have push. Take 26, baby. 26, yeah. All right, that was cool. Nice little 4-1, not too bad. That deck was kind of sick, huh? What did we lose to, by the way? We lost round 1. What did we play round 1, chat? I don't remember. Oh, Phoenix. Yeah, the Phoenix matchup seemed tough, but yeah, this deck was sick. It was pretty good. I liked it. Kellan was pretty impressive. Like, the ability on Kellan came up a couple of times, which is nice. Sellsword didn't come up, but it's extra copies of Thud. I will say, I haven't played this card in the past, but I do kind of like Thud because it allows you to kill outside of combat, which is important if you can't find Shadowspear, because otherwise, if your opponent presents a bunch of chump blockers, it's kind of hard to push through those. So being able to kill your opponent with this and not have to attack is pretty nice. So I like this deck. It was pretty good. Pretty sweet list. Nice. Not bad. All right, open chests.